Hello, my dear friends. I'm Julia Ambre. It's lesson number 5, and it's about non-traditional technique of watercolor. This technique we will speak about are good as accent, and it can help to make your illustration more dynamic, interesting, and unique. And also, I want to remind you that my course How to Use Watercolor is more about properties of watercolor and how we can use these properties in different techniques. There are things which are very important, and we just can't learn color or light topics without this base. You can't be a surgeon if you have no idea how to use scalpel. I'm gonna do 2 more lessons for my basic course, and after we will start to work with light, color, composition, and with different genres. And what about our pretty kitty? So here I use spray because I need to create first light layer. By the way, it's again not a new thing for you if you have seen my previous lessons. I have created first layer of cat skin with help of spray and warm colors for the light part of cat and cold colors for the dark. When I paint flowers, I put my pigment to the dry paper because I want to create flowers just with one layer to make it more air. So my pigment should be more saturated, and again, nothing new for you in my approach. I'm just trying to show you that you already know so many things even now when there are some lessons left. Work with one layer is good for botanic illustration, but it's almost impossible in watercolor landscapes, for example, because there you need to show a deep space with help of the light, and you will need at least 2 layers to solve this task. When I finished with flowers, I want to create some kind of pollen around it. I put my wet brush to the pigment and I just tap on the brush, and you can see how little points of pigment randomly fall down to the paper. When I paint eyes of cat, I use water flow technique from first lesson. It helps me to create deep eyes with kind of light inside. I think it looks very deep and detailed. In the most cases, eyes are main object in the portrait, especially in the animal's portrait. Here you can see one more non-traditional technique with colorful drops. I like to use it as a transition from an illustration to a clean sheet of paper. The sheet, as you see, is at an angle, but paper is not wet. Drops should flow down the dry paper. And after, I just absorb excess water with help of dry brush. To draw the mustache, I use non-traditional way again. I use white acrylic. The same situation with eyelashes. To create this golden nimbus, I will use golden metallic acrylic in the tube. Also, I will use it in the creation of some accents on the flowers. The portrait is ready. With help of non-traditional techniques, it looks really unusual. Oh voila! Subscribe to my channel, dear colleagues, and support me with your likes. See you soon.